Hello everyone, welcome back to Overnom's Reactions. My name is Casper. This is Mortius, the bringer of depression, and we're back with more Hamilton, and I hate it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry that I keep doing this to you. Yes, we just got done with our reaction to last week's video, which was Reynolds' Pamphlet and Burn. Of course, we all know that Burn is an absolute powerhouse of a song. What are you good? Are you all right? What are we doing here, man? What is this bit? Look at the way his hair.
Just do the intro.
His hair. Look at the way your
My hair's like bouncing out like that. Yeah, it's the headband.
This is going to be our most chaotic intro yet, but we needed it after last session. As we all know, Burn is an emotional powerhouse of a song, and if you were there for last video, it hit a little bit closer to home even than we expected, but we are here for what's coming after that. I almost said here for what comes next, but that's a song we already reacted to. Haha! So, we are reacting to Blow Us All Away, and then the two songs after that. We are not hitting you with those ones. Yes, we are not hitting. The third song is debatable whether or not you'd be able to pick up too much, but I don't want to risk it. The second song title, God no, I've been so careful to make sure you didn't see that song title. But we're really, really excited for it. We took a little bit of time in between the reactions. I told Casper a very funny joke. He really, really liked it. I'm gonna really try and see if I can edit it down into a like channel trailer so that the people at the premieres can actually like experience it as we go. But spoiler alert, trailers can only be up to 3 minutes and the joke is longer than that.
And I'm never getting those minutes back in my life ever. As in, ever. I'm gonna be on my when it's my time to pass, I will be remembering this moment being damn. I could have used those minutes, Mortius. I really could.
I like how you say I could use those minutes, Mortius, like I'm gonna be there next to you and you're dead.
You will. Hello. Yeah, dude. I'm dying first. For sure. I promise you. There's no way.
We're gonna react to Blow Us All Away, and we are not gonna let Casper finish that thought. Let's go. Editor, cut it now. Go! Ah!
Oh.
Meet the latest graduate of King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The scholars say I got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops.
Oh.
I'm 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father, but bolder. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would blow us all away.
So, we've got Philip now at the age that Hamilton was when he sang nonstop.
Yeah.
How cool is that? What a great little parallel between them. So yeah, we got Philip, and also talking about obviously the college rules were very different back then, but still graduating college at 19 definitely shows that he got some of his father's brains.
Yeah, but also the reuse of my shot. Like he is turning astonished, you know, like yeah.
But dag, I'm amazed and astonished. Yeah. And then the scholars say I have the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops. I love that line. It's so cocky.
But I thought, is he referring to the eyes or
I know, I understand where your brain is going. I think it's just the whole, like the fact that Hamilton was described as handsome. Like it's just like, you got the same looks as your dad too. Hamilton. Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what frame you're on, but do you see anything happening on screen right now?
He's talking to the bullet.
No, he's not. That'd be crazy. She's in a different jacket. It's fine.
Yeah.
Looking for Mr. George Eaker. Made a speech last week. Our 4th of July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy in front of a crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
I saw him just up Broadway, a couple of blocks. He was going to see a play.
Well, I go visit his box.
God, you're a fox.
Y'all look pretty good in your frocks. How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks?
Hey. Oh my God.
So he's a little bit more like his dad in some more ways as well.
Dude, oh my God,
what were the thoughts you were having?
Spoke. the blood
Yes.
spoke first of all, which was
Actual
really funny. I think
proper
that's the first
dialogue.
time that's happened. Yeah. And
Think so
the
too,
girl he
yeah.
was talking to was very pretty. She reminds
Yes.
me of a Danish actress that you would have no idea who is. So I'm
Gotcha.
not gonna say that, but yeah.
Yeah,
that
no,
was-
the two I love those two, and yeah, I love how it shows his priorities. How like he walks up on these beautiful girls and he's like, hey, help me avenge my father's legacy, and then we can get like it's like like he has both priorities, but the fact that a 19-year-old guy is like, hey, I need you to connect me to this guy, I'm gonna go fight. And when I'm done, then we can. It's just so funny to me. It says so much about his character.
What was the name of the 4th of July speaker?
Mr. George Eaker.
And is that someone we should know already, or is that a
No.
new guy? Okay, good. Just
Completely
making
new.
sure, because I forget.
No, so, totally valid. Characters are hard. and
Cool.
It's been like 3 or 4 months now since we started this. Like, Act
Oh
one's
my God,
Act
has
one's
it?
getting fuzzy.
Dude.
It's okay. We're literally gonna finish. We're gonna finish it next week. Which, by the way, if you're seeing this reaction, that means we've already finished it over on Patreon. Definitely check it out. Anyways, blow us all away.
George!
I'm trying to watch the show.
You should have watched your mouth before you talked about my father, though.
Real.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, and so it seems to you.
It's like that?
Yeah, I don't fool around. I'm not your little schoolboy
We'll
friend.
see you on the dueling ground. That is unless you want to step outside and go now.
I know where to find you. Piss off. I'm watching the show now.
Yeah, George sucks.
Pops, if you had only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to.
Slow down.
I came to ask you for advice. This is my very first duel. They don't exactly cover this subject in boarding school.
Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We had to let the peace talk cease.
Where is this happening?
Across the river in Jersey. Everything is legal in New Jersey.
That's still kind of true.
God, I love that even you know the New Jersey memes. Anyway.
I spent a lot of time in Florida.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, so George Eaker being the worst kind of human being. I just love the I know where to find you, piss off. I'm watching the show now.
watching the
It's
show.
Such a
Yeah.
dick move. And then yeah,
George.
bringing it in.
But
like,
dude,
yes. What are you
so
thinking?
they're gonna duel?
Well, that's what Philip said. He said, "I'll see you on the dueling grounds, unless you want to step outside and go now."
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, he's challenging him to a duel for his father's honor. And so we get that, like, did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace? Do you remember the, like, I forget which number it is, but in the 10 dual commandments, one of them is, like, send in your seconds, see if they can set the record straight.
Yeah.
Most disputes die and no one shoots. Like, one of the steps is each of you choose a mediator, they go try to diffuse the situation as individuals, and his response is no, he refused to apologize, and that's all I'm asking for. Philip's like, all I'm asking for is an apology for what he said, basically. And George Eaker is refusing to give one.
So there's just no like Aaron Burr and what was it between? It was between what was his name?
Well, it was
The
John
Charles,
Lawrence and
whatever,
Charles Lee
that were gonna duel the first that dueled in the first one, and
Yes.
Hamilton and Burr were
their seconds.
piece. Okay, so this is his second duel. This actor, at least.
Oh, yes, 100%. Sorry, I was like, I wasn't following what you were saying, and then as soon as it acted, I'm like, now I completely... It's because by this point, like in the first song, I'm like, that's still Lawrence. By the time he comes out here, he has such a different vibe that I like so separate him. Same with by the time we even hit like the cabinet battle, like Lafayette's already out of my mind, and he's just Jefferson now. So, but yes, no, you're right. This is God, what Anthony Ramos's second duel on stage. You are correct. I mean, if that's actually what ends up happening, which we'll see.
Yes, true.
Everything is legal in New Jersey.
All right. So this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Eaker is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
What if he decides to shoot? Then I'm a goner.
No, he'll follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak.
Father.
Promise me? You don't want this young man's blood on your conscience.
Okay, I promise.
Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud, son.
My name is Philip. I am a poet.
Remember this?
And I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide.
Bringing in that, my name is Philip. I am a poet from his literal first entrance when he was like 5, almost like he's reverting back to good family times to try and like build himself. I am a strong, capable man. I knew you'd appreciate that reference.
I like that. Yes.
But yes, so kind of bringing that in there is really interesting. And then come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Like going to duel with his father's pistols. Oh. Did you have anything to share from that part before we get into the next one?
No, No, I think I'd rather wait till after this happens and then I'll
Fair enough.
We'll see. Cause yeah.
Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show?
I'd rather skip the pleasantries. Let's go.
He's so...
Grab your
I hate him.
Confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. Count to 10. Look 'em in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. And slowly and clearly aim your gun towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my son?
Mr. Hamilton, come in. They brought him in a half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood
Is
on the
he
way
alive?
over. Yes, but you have to understand, the bullet entered just above his hip and lodged in his
Can
right
I see
arm.
him, please?
I'm doing everything I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't even respect the rules of the duel. Whether or not Philip was going to shoot up and be honorable, they didn't even get to see him be honorable. He didn't even get the chance to aim for the sky yet. He didn't even get to choose whether or not to shoot. Eaker shot on fucking 7. It fills me with a legitimate rage. How are you feeling?
They fucking shot him? What? The 10? That, like...
Didn't even let the duel get to 10. Didn't even respect the 10 duel commandments. That thing that was already established as a show of respect between two warring men.
Yeah.
Eaker shot on 7.
What was his name? George?
George Eaker.
I hope he gets executed. George Eaker.
But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just this is for Patreon editor, whoever is here. You're gonna have to blow the entire thing I'm about to say. So
Okay. Casper! Jesus!
insane. That's crazy, George Eaker. Nah, that's bruh. No.
No, editor, what you need to do is leave this whole clip in, but just like completely like bleep out his words so YouTube will always wonder what he said and base it only on my reactions, because that would be hilarious. But would also genuinely, like, this isn't a play for you to join Patreon. I think it would get us demonetized.
Yeah.
So I think Casper is also upset with Mr. Eaker right now, but also we can't go back because this stupid website. But did you see the choreography as he slow motion went back?
It was
and
so
then they
cool.
lifted him onto a bed.
Yeah.
Like the
And
way he
I
just and then was
I
horizontal.
I don't know because like obviously that was really cool. Something I noticed in the music, that was literally the James Bond theme.
Oh, interesting.
Na 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 na. Doon, 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 doon. When you're at the premiere, we don't have to go back, Mortius, but when you're at the premiere in like a fucking month, you listen for it, okay?
Yeah,
I'll make
look
sure to
out
let you
for
know in
it.
chat. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's an interesting thought. But yeah, and so we are actually in the second song, and so the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boom, is literally how the song ends when you're like listening to it on Spotify. It sucks. So when we got that dun 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 dun, the song I absolutely had to make sure you didn't know was following the dual song is "Stay Alive" Reprise. And that's where we are now. Let's keep it going.
But the wound was already infected when he arrived.
I did exactly
I know, I know you did everything just right.
Even before we got to town, I was aiming for the sky.
I know, I know, save your strength and stay alive.
Is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this, Alexander? Did you know?
Mom, I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me.
My son,
We played piano. You would put your hands on mine.
you changed the melody every time.
I would always change the line.
I know.
I would always change the line.
I know.
No, the heartbeat drum stop. The scream. Oh, the scream.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh. Imagine being Anthony Ramos and having Lin-Manuel Miranda call you, just being like, hey, do you want to be in the two most heartbreaking scenes in this entire musical? Do you want to die twice and make the audience sob both times? Oh, God. Rest in peace, Philip Schuyler. And that is the end. I think there might be like technically a couple. No, I think it's on stage. It's pretty even transition from this one to the next song. So I don't know if I stopped technically like a little bit into the first song or a little bit before. Or, you know what I'm trying to say. But
Yeah,
that's the bulk of Stay Alive Reprise.
There were so many, like, what was heartbreaking is that all the melodies that came in was
Yes.
literally like a lineage from all the way back to Stay Alive when he was
Yes.
being developed, like in her belly, tummy, whatever, as to jumping to the piano thing, jumping, like there was literally all the motifs that kind of described
Yeah.
Philip's life that came into play. And that
100%.
fuck,
That scream was it's so good. It's so well done. Oh. And we still have one song after this, dude. I gotta tell you, I told my wife, I was like, I need you to understand, we're gonna sit down tomorrow and we are going to do Burn. And she goes, oh, and I said, we're gonna do Burn, Blow Us All Away, Stay Alive Reprise, It's Quiet Uptown. And she said, in the same day? And I was like,
I mean-
yeah. And she was like, oh, she was like,
Jeez.
she was worried for you when I told her what this
I-
session was.
We need like an or HR department I can talk to for you putting me through this, man. Holy shit.
Like I would like to file an official complaint.
I literally did, but I guess my theory was kind of right in
It
a
was?
sense, because I did say that because he's rapping, he would die. But I must admit, I kind of forgot I said that up
Yeah.
until now, where I'm like, it's slowly coming back to me. But it was mostly because I said, like, I joked around saying that if he dies, then imagine getting the call saying like, hey, you're in the first act as this guy that dies, and then the second act you come back and then you die again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
It's like, yeah.
I don't even remember
yeah.
you made that joke, but I'm sure I subconsciously is why I made that joke
It's
just
in
now.
the yeah, that's fair. It's in the whatever reaction where that on the
When Philip comes in.
That
Yeah, I don't remember what that song is. What's the song?
that's Take a Break.
Cool.
Take a Break, I think.
I think you're right,
Take a
actually.
break.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Good job. Good memory. Anyways.
W.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
Casper
that's
go. He actually
heartbreaking.
remembered something from the
Oh my
past
God.
instead of remembering it from the future, like he normally does.
Dude, poor Eli. Like I assume right now that Eliza and Hamilton are either divorced or like not seeing each other, or
Yeah.
is that? Yeah. So that's very hard. But also like
I mean,
she loses.
official divorce was very hard for women to activate in
I
this
know.
time.
Yeah.
But like, I think that's part of why Lynn put in the like, "You'll sleep in your office instead" line. Is like essentially her acknowledging like, I can't get rid of you, but you're not like, you can sleep on the floor in your office. We'll share a home, but we will not share a bed. We will not share a life. So I think they technically would at this time still share a marriage certificate and a home. But for all other intents and purposes, they are separate by this point in the story.
If you're gaslighting, like, because I must admit I'm in doubt if Hamlet, because like I am still pretty sure that like I'm the damn fool at Charm. Surely that means that Hamilton dies at the end. It's just like Macbeth, right? Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, I'm not in the theater. It's all good. But Eliza loses her son, and she's already lost Hamilton essentially to this whole situation, right? So if he dies at some point, that poor woman, bro, like,
I mean, either way, he gets shot. Imagine like just even if he doesn't die, Hamilton getting shot would still absolutely be PTSD from her son dying to a gunshot wound. Like,
true.
Like, even if he survives, just watching someone else get shot after this would be bad enough.
I mean, yeah,
that would be enough.
Dude, that would be enough. Yeah, just like
We're
everyone around her, dude. Even like Angelica gets a gun wound, and Joe, but like everyone just gets one. Yeah, no, sorry, let's go on. That's really dark.
Jesus. If it makes you feel better, the joke that popped in my head was darker, but unlike you, I actually have a filter. I paused really well. Yeah, this is the start.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move uptown and learn to live with the unimaginable.
Oh shoot, what just happened? So sorry, it skipped for me. We'll resync afterwards, but can we just talk about the moment when you're in so deep, it's easier to just swim down, and how much of an analogy that is for like dark spirals and like
giving up. Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. Oh,
that's
and bringing in a lot. Angelica as like the pseudo narrator, like almost serving like, because like she's not really super diegetically here. She's almost serving like the Aaron Burr purpose, but for her sister's story.
Aaron Burr has been gone, dude. What?
Because it's Quiet Uptown isn't completely Hamilton's story. Burr is the narrator of Hamilton's story. Angelica is the narrator of Eliza's story.
That makes sense.
And that's why that's why she takes over Satisfied to retell Helpless. And like, I know my sister like I know my own mind. I have never made that connection or seen anyone make that connection before. But I think in Satisfied and Quiet Uptown, Eliza serves Aaron Burr's purpose in Hamilton's story, but for Eliza's story. Whoo! What a fun connection, even if it's not true. It's cool to think about.
And push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down.
And her voice just is so good too.
Spend hours in the garden. I walk alone to the store. And it's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday. A sign of the cross at the door. And I pray. That never used to happen before.
Dude, the stage choreography is nothing short of incredible.
It's
the
stunning.
slow motion and God.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I know.
This song is breaking my heart so much. I want to cry, but my eyes aren't letting me. it's just like it's really just
It's so. I mean, this song, it's not even sad. It represents, or it is, but it's not. That's not the emotion it's representing. It's representing literally the unimaginable. It's like that emptiness that only the deepest grief can create. Like it makes sense. I like this song gets me emotional, but this is not a song I cry out as much as some of the other ones. This is just a song you sit there and just go, damn, you know?
dude, I just feel defeated.
I know.
Like I honestly,
No,
dude. Like
I
there's
know. And then just I never liked the quiet before, like, and I think this is a good time to say it. You were very, very close when we were talking about the rapping versus singing.
Oh, okay.
Because I mentioned in the Act 1 finale something about how you're running out of time. And you took
Yeah.
that to mean because they're going to die.
Yeah.
Hamilton sings here.
Oh yeah, and he does in My Theodosia as well.
He does. The singing versus rapping shows whether or not the characters feel like they can take some time, feel like they can relax. Eliza, anytime
really?
the faster think about the fastest we've got is literally Lafayette desperately trying to get French aid fast enough to win the war.
Yeah.
Versus the slowest we get Hamilton is Hurricane, Dear Theodosia, and It's Quiet Uptown. These deep introspective moments. So you were very close, but the concept of why do you write like you're running out of time? And Burr kind of shifting back and forth between singing and rapping because he's always been a shifty guy on either side of this. What it represents, like I said, is very, very close to what you were theorizing, but it's actually supposed to be. And that's why Eliza never raps. She is someone who is always willing to just, that would be enough. Always willing to just take what she has and know that it's enough. Never trying to strive for what's next. Never feeling like she's running out of time.
Yeah.
And now, finally, Hamilton sings. I never liked the quiet before.
Something I've noticed is that he goes through quite a lot of like colors code wise. I feel like in Hurricane he was also in dark blue, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, but I remember he's been in green and
He's
red
been in
and
a lot
blue,
of colors.
Yeah, and I wondered, does that something? Does that have a meaning? If you know,
Not that I know of, but
okay,
I wouldn't be
if it has,
surprised
let
if
us
there's
know.
things that I haven't seen. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys know of any like crazy color theory. Anyways, this recording's already very long.
Dude, yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted one more thing.
Please,
We have
I want all your thoughts,
we've completely changed from the story of building America from Hamilton to Hamilton's personal defeat, almost, right? Like he's like, that's such a radical change, you know? Like, yeah, just unbelievable.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
See him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity.
Philip, you would like it uptown. It's quiet uptown.
He's working through the unimaginable.
His hair is gone gray, he passes every day. They say he walks the length of the city.
You knock me out, I fall.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. Look at where we started.
Singing
I
it to
know I
her
don't
now.
deserve you, Eliza. But hear me out. That would be enough.
I know.
If I could spare his life. If I could trade his life for mine. He'd be standing here right now. And you would smile, and that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges we're facing. I know there's no replacing what we've lost. And you need time, but I'm not afraid. I know who I married.
Parodying doesn't exist.
Just let me stay here by your side. That would
as we're talking about the difference between singing, and then that's like one of the first times that Hamilton has the character of Hamilton has reprised something that isn't his own.
Isn't his?
Yeah.
And
Normally
also
he's
the first time
reprising
he
his
sings to
own.
her, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he has a couple lines in that would be enough, where he's kind of responding to her, but definitely not even close to
Also,
this.
How long have you known? I'm pretty sure was also kind of spoken
How
word,
long
but
have you known? But that was in the same song.
Yeah.
That was still
Yeah.
that was the beginning of That Would Be Enough.
Doesn't
So
Stay
yeah.
Alive, yeah.
No, that would be enough.
That's just is that there when you? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Stay Alive is the yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
they're just so close together.
You're
yeah.
so fine. They're similar-ish vibes.
Yeah,
But
and she's
yeah.
in an impossible position. Like,
Impossible position. But just that cry out to her of just like, just be by my side, that would be enough. And like, I know there's no replacing what we've like. He's trying to like. He's even acknowledging. He's like, I know there's no going back, but like, can we at least be okay in all of this? And honestly, I would not blame her for either response. Like, because there's a lot of stories. If like a cheater went back, I would be like, no, I would hold it against you if you went back to him. Like that would be the wrong choice. You know what I mean? Like there's some times where one answer could be right in either direction. But in this case, I'm like, when I heard this the first time, I'm like, she could give him either answer and be completely valid.
yeah.
She could return to
1000%.
his side so that they can just at least grieve together, or she could turn him to the curb and no answer would be righter or wronger. I just ended that very great thought with the worst grammar I've ever said in my life. Righter or wronger? Let's keep
Righter or
going.
wronger.
Jesus. Ah!
Eliza, do you like it uptown? It's quiet uptown. He is trying to do the unimaginable. Walking in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city. Look around, Eliza. They are trying to do the unimaginable.
There are moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They are standing in the garden. Alexander by Eliza's side. She takes his hand. It's quiet uptown.
Forgiveness. Can you imagine? Forgiveness. Can you imagine? If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. They are going through the unimaginable.
Jesus Christ, man! Holy, what a,
Yeah. I
and
know,
at
right?
the end, that's something that, because I don't know if this is the end, but what like it feels like that this song put a period on something.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like and it's mostly because that in some songs we've learned a lot of songs when saying, like, for example, what comes next, the final chord isn't resolved in the music. So as an open, like, we don't know what happens next. Here, resolved back to the tonic. Interesting. So something was resolved here, and I guess it was that will she ever go back to him? Yeah, she
Yeah.
does. In a sense, right
And
there.
I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
no, I don't want to say that.
Okay.
I wish I could share with you, because that's not something I ever considered musically, and you are so right that something was resolved here. Like, there is a part of the story that was just finished that the remaining, because we only have like 6 songs left, dude.
Oh.
And so in those remaining 6 songs,
Oh.
they don't like cover something this song covered. So you are so right, but I think telling you what it is would be too specific before we finish things off. So
Accidental nat 20.
I mean, I don't even think that was because you'll profit things out of nowhere, but sometimes you just like that was just literary analysis. That was musical now. That wasn't even literary. That was musical.
Man.
Like you took a musical motif and were able to describe exactly what it means more than the person who's listened to this a million times. I'm actually curious. There are only 5 songs left.
Oh my god, that's 2 videos then, right?
Yep.
Or...
We've got 2 videos left, 1 recording session. This is the last Hamilton we're recording today, just so you guys know. But by the time this hits YouTube, we'll have already recorded the next one. So we'll be done. Because of Casper's vacation, we're only waiting like a week after this recording session before we finish it off. But yeah, a week from today, you guys are going to get 3 songs, which is The Election of 1800.
Oh, shit.
Obedient Servant. And Best of Wives and Best of Women.
Okay, yeah, that gives me...
I know.
Well, because...
As I was reading it, I was like, that's not going to give you anything. So we've got those 3 songs, and then we finish it off with the last 2 songs of the show, and those I am definitely not telling you.
That's fair. And the only thing that... And, of course, Fairly Odd Parents, I know Thomas Jefferson was an American president.
Yes.
At some point.
Yeah.
I would imagine he's going to become the president.
Number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Because isn't it Mount Rushmore has
so you're
the first...
thinking like the election of 1800 will be Thomas Jefferson winning? That's your theory?
Because it's already been George Washington, John Adams.
Pause.
Yeah?
Purely because this is amazing, but this video is already bonkers long, and this would make way more sense for you to talk about
we'll talk about that
in
next
the
time.
introduction
Yes,
when we're actually going to react to the election of 1800. So hold on to this thought because it's very good.
Yes,
but right now,
forget.
we have... You're so right. Somebody else remind us. We are going to say goodbye to you guys. Thank you so much for being here for an emotional batch of recordings. Rest in peace, Philip Schuyler. Thank you all so much for being here. And as always, even more than most days, greet the world with open arms. Thank you so very much for being here. And if you want to see some of the other stuff we've got working on, there are some boxes right down below us where you can click on our other content. But very soon, in just a couple of weeks, we're going to hop into a brand new show also, which we're really excited about. Yeah, everything's going to be good. But boxes down below, click them to support us. Appreciate you all so much. Mwah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.